My Hi, my darlings. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to go live, and I had went live, and yeah, I don't know. This is like my first live stream that I'm doing, and I have no clue what I'm doing, and yeah. So we're just gonna do our best here. Let me also pull this up over here really quick, because I'm very, very confused. Okay, can everyone hear me okay in chat? Because I'm so confused. This is my first live stream, and I want to do tarot readings for everyone, but I'm also, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Wait, do I have chat set up right? I'm so sorry if anyone's watching this already. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh. Hi, you guys. How are you guys doing? Oh my gosh, is that Tanika too, by the way? And hi, Christina. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that everyone's here with me. Oh my gosh, this makes me so excited. Do you guys want some readings? I'm like, okay, this is my first live stream, so I don't really know, but so it is the full moon in Aries, you guys, and I don't know if you guys know, but this is the last, we just came out of the last Mercury retrograde of the year, whoop whoop, so we're going to be getting out of those really harsh energies. We're going to be getting out of, you know, kind of trying to change our lives, trying to step into a new transformative period, you know, and it's going to be smooth sailing for the rest of the year as well. I really feel like this last Mercury retrograde was all about learning where we want to be in life, what it is that we want to do going forward, and just kind of trying to smooth out all of the edges of our life. It's almost like Spirit is showing me a cake that has fondant on it. It has like bubbles, and we're just trying to like slowly smooth out every bubble and smooth out everything in our lives that didn't really make a lot of sense. So I hope that you guys had the same experience with this last Mercury retrograde, that it wasn't too like tough or too stressful for you guys. I hope that you guys took it in stride as well. But oh my goodness, I hope you guys are doing amazing. But yeah, does anyone in chat want a reading really quick for the full moon, on what the full moon is bringing you? Because I don't know, I thought that it would be nice to hop on live today and like get some messages. So I'll just wait and chat. But yeah, you guys will have to let me know how your Mercury retrograde was, because it was just so crazy for me. I'm moving in with my boyfriend now, and we're planning that, so it's really exciting. Oh my gosh, you guys. And yeah, like I never even thought that any of this like could happen, so I'm just so excited. Okay, Miss Evans, beautiful. Let's do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. I'm gonna pull you an oracle card, a few oracle cards, and then we'll go on to the tarot real quick, if you don't mind, so that way we can get more into the reading. Thank you for being here, by the way, and also Christina, I will do your reading next. But let's get into Miss Evans's reading for the full moon in Aries. What the full moon in Aries is going to be bringing our beautiful Miss Evans. Okay, leadership, set your goals. So this definitely was a transformative time for you, girl. Like, you were really trying to set yourself up for these transformative times. You're really setting yourself up for leadership, for success, for abundance, for happiness overall. I see a lot of money in your future as well. Are you working with your solar plexus chakra? Because if not, you really need to start doing that. Is that Jasmine as well? Jasmine Floyd? Oh my goodness. But with leadership and setting your goals, it's really talking about allowing yourself to say what's on your mind as well, to really take that leap going forward too. I feel like that's incredibly important. But look at that, the Ace of Pentacles. You are really stepping up in your money. You're making good finances over the next full moon period. Let me tell you what, my love. Yeah, with the Lovers in the reverse, followed by the Knight of Wands. I almost feel like as well with the Lovers in reverse and the Knight of Wands, there was a decision that you were a little bit on the fence about in the past, or maybe even over this last little period of time. And I feel like maybe it has to do in regards to your finances, but now you're moving ahead excitedly. Now you know what it is that you want to go, where it is that you want to go, what it is that you want to do. And you're really excited about it with this Ace of Pentacles, because you're just like, no, I'm not holding myself back anymore. You're also speaking what's on your mind. And I love that energy, right? You're no longer holding yourself back. Very much that Shawn Mendes energy of like, there's nothing holding me back. But also, I love the fact that we have the Three of Wands here in the reverse, because it's saying that you have the resources and what it takes to get these things done. You don't need other people's help, although other people will try to help you during this time. Definitely accept it if you want to, but you have the resources and what it takes, my love. Yes, Miss Evans. And you wrote, thank you for having us. I love your readings. I've purchased a few so far and loved each one. Yes, I knew that I recognized your energy too. I was like, hey, this is a familiar energy. But wow, we also have the Three of Cups in reverse. Again, my love, this is really just saying now is the time to stick to yourself. Now is the time to really focus on transforming your life, making those big steps forward, and not feeling like you have to, I guess, be in a big crowd to gain success or to gain happiness for yourself, if that makes sense. Let me just grab one more from this deck, and then I'm going to grab another oracle, and then we'll go forward. Hi, Kurdot! Oh my goodness! I'm so excited. Hi, Tiger Dragon! I'm so excited for you to be in this live. I'm sorry, I'm kind of awkward in this live, too, because I'm not used to just, like, going on here and just talking. But with the Knight of Swords in reverse for Miss Evans, you know, I definitely feel like in the reverse, again, there was this energy of being a little bit at a standstill or being at a pause, but now you're excited for what lies ahead. You know, and I feel like you're not really going to want to talk to people, right? And it's not saying that you're going to be closed up or like alone or anything, but I just feel like you have better things to do, bigger fish to fry, if that makes sense. Let me grab you really quick one of these crystal cards for what crystals would be good over the next 2 months is what I'm hearing. Moss Agate, new beginnings! Yes, we were talking about transformation and the fact that you're really like stepping into a brand new period of time. That's amazing. New beginning, nature connection, animal allies, and security. Again, security with money. And this is all green. This is money. Big time money, baby. But with the King of Wands in reverse, oh, I didn't even notice that. That's interesting. I feel like you're keeping the fun and the joy in life, right? You're keeping the mystery as well with this new beginning. You're trying to take things one step at a time so you don't stress yourself out, because there might have been this energy where maybe you would go head first into things just like fresh on, and maybe, I don't want to say you lost your passion for it very quick, but it's almost like your fire dulled, right? And maybe that's also the same with all these people. You don't want to tell multiple people your ideas, so then that way people don't kind of dull your shine, so to speak, if that makes sense. But I feel like you have the power right now. You know, you have what it takes. I'm going to just grab you one of these cards too really quick. But yeah, I feel like you're really bringing in an awesome brand new beginning for yourself, and I'm here for it. So let's see what these empowering women have to say. Oh my gosh, another lion. You're really stepping into Leo energy, girl. Look at that. We have 2 cards that are symbolizing that Leo energy. And fire energy is what we are having over this full moon in Aries. We're really stepping into our determination, our dedication, our excitement for life, that zest for life as well. So with Makita, it says she who sees, observe, perceive, and scrutinize. So it's okay to be a little bit picky, my love, right? It's okay to take your time with making decisions. And that's also with the Lovers and the Reverse. If there is a decision that's going to be coming up, especially in regards to finances, take your time. You know, you can afford to be a little bit picky and a little bit choosy here, right? And don't let other people in your life, when it comes to this decision, feel like you have to make it a lot faster, right? I hope that made sense. Is there anything else that you want to know, my love, before we move on to Christina? But honestly, there's really going to be an amazing, amazing new period of time coming in. Kurdot, oh my gosh. Yeah, of course I remember you. Are you kidding? You're amazing. I really, really love you guys. And I love the fact that you guys have always stuck with me. It means the absolute world to me. Like, I'm going to get choked up. It just means so much to me. And I'm sweating because I'm so nervous being on camera. But yeah, okay, thank you so much. I'm also doing a special, anyone in chat right now, if you want to get, like, I'm doing a $10 reading as well on my, Etsy. I'm throwing in a free rune reading for anyone that's in chat too. So just write on there and be like, I was in the stream, and I'll throw in a free rune reading too. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing amazing. Aww, okay. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you hopped in stream. Oh my goodness, I love seeing your name in my comments and being able to read for you. Like, oh my goodness, you are cut out for such amazing, amazing things, my love. Like, genuinely keep pushing forward towards this transformation. The full moon energy is crazy, you guys. Okay, so Christina. Oh, I'm so thankful for you too. Oh my goodness, you guys are honestly such blessings in my life, and you know, this has really been such an incredible, incredible time and journey in my life to be able to read for you guys. Okay, Christina, so let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants you to know over this full moon period. Full moon in Aries. Whoop, whoop. Okay, go with the flow, let things happen. Going with the tide, surrendering to the universe, even in uncomfortable situations, allowing yourself to just cruise with the water, allowing yourself to cruise with the universe. Sometimes it's really hard to just let go and to surrender and to just kind of trust that everything is going to be okay. But Spirit is really asking you to let go and to see the silver lining here and to allow yourself to trust in the universe as well. Hi, Ellen. How are you? I'm just doing Christina's reading, and we have a few other readings ahead of you, but I can definitely put you down for a reading as well. How are you, by the way, Ellen? I hope you're doing great. Okay. But we also have Owl, follow your intuition. Again, this is a good time to start trusting the universe, really start meditating a little bit more over this full moon period. If you have crystals, putting them out and then working with them tomorrow, I feel like that's really going to help. Thank you so much, Christina. Oh my gosh. Aw, thank you. That really means the world to me. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. But with Owl and vacation, wow. Okay. So yeah, they're saying that the sooner that you can allow yourself to go with the flow and trust in the universe, it's going to start feeling like every day is a vacation where you're noticing the beautiful things in life. I feel like maybe in the past or over the past few months, maybe you've been feeling a little bit stressed and it's hard for you to be able to pick up on the silver lining or pick up on the beautiful things, right? So I really do feel like there's this energy of just going outside, and if you see a really pretty rock, like picking it up and being like, wow, that's a beautiful rock, you know, just like appreciating the little things. It doesn't have to be like you get $1 million in your bank account and, suddenly you're the wealthiest person alive and you're excited. Like, it can just be something as simple as the other day I found a bird's nest on the ground and I brought it into the house because I thought that's the coolest thing I've ever found. You know what I mean? So allow yourself to see the beauty in life, Christina. Allow yourself to see the potential in your own life as well. You're someone who's very beautiful. You are someone who is cut out for amazing things. Oh, no problem. I'm still doing your reading a little bit. Hold on. That's way too many. I just wanted one, and then we'll go on to the tarot. I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind me pulling you some oracle cards first, but I wanted to be able to give you a good reading and really get in depth, because I really do feel like maybe after a period of really harsh energies, you're really stepping into freedom. On the bottom of the deck, I was just looking down. Shaman, Raven, you are the creator and the magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. So again, you are very connected with nature. You are very connected with birds as well. And I really do feel like you receive a lot of messages through birds. Do you connect with birds a lot? Do you have pet birds? If not, I feel like Spirit is just saying when you see a bird, that's us. That's when we want you to have these meditative moments. More birds! What? I love that it's a squirrel card, but again, it's more birds. On each of these cards, it's birds. And birds are always my sign of resilience. It's my sign of someone who is very brave, but they're a silent type of brave, right? There's someone who suffers in silence, someone who, they could be stabbed in the leg and they'll just they'll take themselves to the hospital. Like, they won't go to someone and start crying and be like, my leg, oh my gosh, I've been stabbed. Like, you're more the type of person who's like, okay, I'll just wrap it up and I'll just go to the hospital myself. And that's very much bird energy. It's a very resilient energy, because birds will always try to put on a brave face or try to show that they're not sick or they're not scared or not in danger, so then that way the rest of the flock doesn't leave them behind, right? And I feel like that's the same energy we have here, is that you're really resilient. You're someone who's very strong. You have a core strength to you. And that's something that you bring into your everyday life. But with Squirrel, it says always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. You are cheerful and you have a fun disposition, and it's a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Again, surrender to the universe. Don't allow yourself to be pushed somewhere that you don't want to go as well. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need. And I'm also going to read you this before we go down to the tarot. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. So again, I really do feel like you're someone who's incredibly intuitive. You receive a lot of messages through your dreams as well as what I'm being told, and I feel like that's something really important, is to keep a dream journal. If you don't do that already, I feel like that's something that you should really do. Let me just grab a few of these. Oh my goodness, it fell right into the water. Maybe you need a cleansing, girl, as well. Like, Christina, have you done a cleansing recently or done Reiki? But she who questions Amelie. Oh my goodness, this full moon, you guys, I'm so sorry. Curiosity, destiny, and search. So I really do feel like, you're searching for what it is that is kind of right for you. Again, another pink too. I feel like you're really trying to focus in on your divine femininity as well during this time as well, which is really going to help you, because I feel like you're very focused normally in your divine masculine energy, which is very much a goal setter, someone who is very determined, very detail oriented as well. But I really feel like you're starting to balance out with your divine feminine energy as well. But again, leadership, power, she who instigates. So I really feel like you're starting to step forward and go towards the things that you love. I really do feel like an egg cleansing would be good, though, especially since we have so many birds. An egg cleansing would probably be phenomenal here. But you really are going towards the greater good in life, and you're going towards your greater destiny. So let's go on to the tarot, because I pulled quite a few oracle cards, but I wanted to do it. So, okay, so let's go ahead and grab some of these for Christina. Okay, wow. So right off the bat, Wow. So we have the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. So right off the bat, again, there has been a little bit of hard times. It's almost as if maybe you've been overburdened, or maybe you've had a lot on your plate over the last few months. It doesn't even have to be over like a long period of time, but it's almost as if you're feeling exhausted because of that. And that's why you're needing to cleanse. It could also be from just a stressful time or point over the last year, and you're still holding on to residual energy from it. But with the Wheel of Fortune, I do want to say that this sort of meandering energy, or feeling like things are going on aimlessly, is going to end, right? Because the wheel is turning in your favor, and there's a lot of good abundance and good fortune in your future. Whenever we see the Wheel of Fortune as well, it talks about things ending, you know, and it's almost as if you're stepping out of a long cycle in your life, something that has gone on for quite a while, and you're stepping into a better version of yourself. You know, it's almost as if you're reinventing what it means to be you too, which is so awesome. So with egg cleansings, it's very, very easy. Basically, you just take the egg, you're going to say a prayer to your spirit guides, to your angels, to your patron god or goddess, if you do have a patron god or goddess. And just basically ask them to take the energy from your body and transfer it into the egg. You can also, after you have applied the egg, like all around your body, just absorbing the energy. I love to just kind of like go up and down, like on my limbs and on my body. You can put it into a cup, but you're going to want to put salt and then some water. Wow! Oh my gosh! Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, baby. That's my boyfriend. That's my boyfriend sending me $19. Ooh. Okay, thank you, baby. No, but so going forward, oh my gosh, that made me so happy. But yeah, so you're going to want to do that. But if you want to crack the egg, you can put it right into the cup with the salt. The salt will trap the energy so it doesn't come right back out to you, right? But it's a good way to see if there's bubbles at the top. It means that someone was trying to send you energy, but it couldn't get through because you have very strong ancestors. You have a very strong spiritual system around you as well. But also there's other things too. You know, if you see lines or hairs inside of your cup as well, that means different things. So make sure to take pictures if you do crack the egg, so then that way you can look back on it, right? Instead of just having to I guess stare at the egg for a while, you know, and it's good to kind of look back on later on throughout the night. I like to do 2 egg readings or egg cleanses, usually back to back, just so then that way anything that the first egg doesn't absorb, it's definitely going to be getting rid of in the second egg. So definitely make sure to do that. So 2 eggs, perfect amount. But yeah, so going forward though, we do have the 6 of chalices in the reverse and the 7 of chalices or cups in the upright, which is really, really awesome. You know, I feel like as well, Christina, you know, that maybe you're going more towards a more mature future as well. And it's not to say that you were immature in the past, but I feel like maybe there was this kind of aimless, where am I going? What am I doing? What should I be doing? What makes me happy? What is my soul really loving? And I feel like that's what you're really kind of coming to the understanding, is what makes you happy, what you want to go towards, and what really excites you, what your destiny is. It's almost as if, you know, when we all have our Akashic records and we're trying to figure out what it is that our purpose here on earth is, and how it correlates to our past lives and our past trauma and things that we have gone through. I feel like that's what you're going through, is that you're kind of figuring out what it is on a soul level that you're supposed to be doing and who you are. And it's both very exciting and very scary. But I feel like it's something that maybe you've tried to go in depth in the past, but you've always kind of put to the side, and now you're watering it. Now you're going towards it. But also with the 3 of Pentacles, this is allowing your finances to grow. There's a lot of wealth in your future as well, a lot of success, a lot of good fortune. I don't know if there's going to be like Cardi B money, but I really do feel like you're going to be someone who's financially stable and someone who's going to be well off. But make sure that you're taking care of yourself, right? That you're not putting aside your own healing and you know, your own mental health, because that's incredibly important. Let me actually just grab really, really quick as well. I want to grab this deck. I'm going to grab you 2 more cards. And then, is there anything else that you want to know as well? Let me just see. What is this full moon bringing, Christina? another Two of Wands too. I really do feel like there was some form of indecisiveness or some form of feeling as if things were just going on forever. And now with the Ace of Poles, you're starting to feel like really, really excited. You're really going towards your passions. You know, maybe you're also trying brand new things. Maybe you're going to start going to, like maybe you're going to like more festivals, or maybe you're taking on more hobbies. There's just this energy of having more you time, right? Like maybe that's also it. Maybe you took on responsibilities of everyone around you in the past too, and now you're really just focusing in on yourself. You know, I really do feel like that's important here. And with the Eight of Wands, you're going fast towards something. Let me just grab the Empress. Again, and we were talking about divine feminine energy, Christina. We were saying that you're going towards your divine feminine energy. You're going towards that Empress energy. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh my goodness. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Okay, no, but I really do feel like you're going towards a lot of abundance as well. You're going towards emotional clarity, emotional fulfillment, and excitement. The Ace of Junk. Again, I really do feel like with these two aces that you're going towards a brand new beginning in finances and just in life, in the way that you see things, in perspective. You're having a perspective shift in general. I'm feeling drawn, Christina, to pull you one of these as well. I'm so sorry. You're probably like, this is so many cards, but I want to grab you one more. But, you know, it's now is your time to shine, right? You know, you are the phoenix rising, my love. Okay, let's see for Christina. Heaven sent and against the grain. Now it's interesting because with number 33, this is the number 6, it talks about abundance. And I was literally like, this whole reading, I'm like, girl, you're cut out for so much abundance. But like, I'm like, I want something to show it. And look at that, literally heaven sent. And I feel like over the next few months, it's almost going to feel as if the universe is blessing you in ways that you never thought was open or available to you, right? And honestly, with number 33 being the number 6, this is also talking about career-oriented energies. And now is a good time to focus on your career. Now is a good time to focus on you, my love. Like, this is incredible. I really do feel like you're going to have this perspective shift, especially with all of this white light towards her third eye. And we were talking about spirituality earlier as well. Focusing in on your healing gifts, focusing in on the fact that you are someone who's incredibly intuitive, and just trusting that, allowing yourself to be healed by others. But I really do feel like your spirit guides are sending you infinite blessings over the next few months. I feel like your finances are going to be on fire. But with the 4 as well, and against the grain, it talks about you're going to find stability in the fact that you're not like everyone else, right? And it's as simple as that. You're going to find stability and security and financial bliss in the fact that you are someone who goes against the grain, that you're someone who kind of marches to the beat of your own drum as well. And you know what she's swimming towards? Birds. Literally birds. Like, that's incredible. Like, you're literally swimming towards your spirituality and you're swimming towards your spirit animals. That's just so incredible. Like, just wow. So yeah, there's a lot of good coming forward and coming to you, Christina. Let me see what you said. Aww. Oh, I'm so happy that you like this reading. And, you know, with you saying that you do readings as well, I feel like that is also a potential that if you ever wanted to start, like, a career in that, you very easily could, my love. Like, I feel like that's something that you would be amazing in. It's not saying that Spirit is like, you know, do that tomorrow, but I feel like Spirit is like, you could make a career out of it if you wanted to. Let me just grab you a crystal card, Christina, and then I will let you go. I will be out of your hair. No, but honestly, I really do feel like there's just so much happiness here, you know, and there's so much abundance. And it's so interesting because I feel like it's almost, like, when I see the Wheel of Fortune, it's almost like a long time coming. And it's someone who, after a long period of time of feeling like they've been unlucky, is finally going to, like, win the lottery. And they're just sort of like, wow, like, it's been 56 years. But let's go ahead and grab you. Let's see. Seriously, I needed to hear that, and I'm so connected to birds, and 33 is constantly showing up in my day. Yes! There you go. And I also feel like 333 and 33, you know, that really is going to be a really awesome number that's showing up for you, and it's because you're going towards equilibrium. When we think about the number 3, we think about the mind, the body, and the spirit all coming together in harmony and all balancing out. You know, and that also talks about the mind, the body, and then the spirit, and that talks about the heart as well. And they're all different mediums, but we have to balance them, right? But going forward, let's go ahead and grab a crystal card. Wow. Okay. So right off the bat, when I see emerald, personally, I think of the Empress card because she's wearing this beautiful emerald gown, like in every Rider-Waite card. But it says unconditional love, beauty, recovery, and healing past lives. Beautiful. So right off the bat, emeralds are going to be really awesome. And we were talking about the Akashic records in your reading as well. So again, past lives. Are you doing healing work on your past lives? I feel oh, wow. Divine feminine energy here with Iolite. Magical powers, feminine divine, work, connections, and inspiration. Again, you could be doing this for career. This could be something that you do for like full time, my love. We also have Sapphire, channeled wisdom, psychic ability, self-expression, and destiny. And we have another card too that talks all about destiny. Look, it's actually this card, Amelie, destiny and destiny. So you're going towards your destiny. You're going towards where it is that you're meant to be in life. You know, and honestly, that's incredible. So if you can get some emeralds, some sapphires, or some iolite, primo. Just primo. I feel like that would be amazing. And I'm also being called to just grab this. Citrine! Wealth! I told you, my love. I literally was like, hey, you're going to be so abundant, enhanced career prospects, self-esteem, and manifestation. So keep working on your manifestations, my love. It's all coming around. Hi, Tanika. How are you? Oh, my goodness. I was literally just thinking about you earlier. I was like, I wonder how Tanika's doing. But oh, Kurda, by the way, I hope you don't think that I'm ignoring you at all, but I was just in the middle of the reading. But yeah, I feel like there is good things in your future, but hold on, let me just kind of go down the list for first readings on who wants readings. But yeah, Christina, I really hope that you liked it. I hope that it made sense and it resonated. Oh, good. Oh my gosh. No, I think that your spirituality is something that you really need to work on, because I really do feel like you're going to be a mover and a shaker with it too. You know, and honestly, even if you don't go towards it in regards to career, I really do feel like it's going to help you go towards a career that's good for you. So make sure to always focus on your spirituality first, and always listen to your intuition, and especially your dreams. It's so important, because I feel like you receive a lot of messages from your spirit guides. It's almost like as soon as you go to sleep, you might wake up feeling more exhausted than when you went to bed, because your spirit guides are just by your head like, hey, listen, this is what we want you to do. This is what we want you to know. And you wake up and you're just sort of like, you know, oh, Christina, you didn't have to send me that. That was so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. That like really warms my heart. Thank you so much. Like, it really means the world to me. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Like, genuinely, I'm just, oh my goodness, I'm so grateful. Really, I appreciate it so much. And I love that little like zebra finch beeping. I love seeing that pop up. I'm like, oh. Tanika says you look beautiful. Oh, Tanika, thank you. Oh my gosh, my love, you always look beautiful though. My sister told me you were live. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. Oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. Do you guys want readings as well? I'm gonna do Kurdot's reading too. I'm going towards a spiritual career, and yes, that's true. I'm so exhausted in the morning. Oh, you mean the world to me, honestly. Like, it's so exciting. I was so scared to do this live stream, and then to have you guys show up in here, it just makes me feel so good. So thank you, you guys. And thank you, Christina. Thank you for letting me read for you. It really means the whole world to me. And, you know, anytime that you want another reading, let me know. But Yeah, it can be very exhausting. So I feel like even getting some amethyst as well, or if you have amethyst, leaving it by your pillow at night before you go to sleep. So then that way it doesn't take away all of your energy. I feel like that would be a really good thing to do. But honestly, you're going towards amazing, amazing things, Christina. I promise. Aw, Kurda, you're the cutest too. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys. Okay, so let me just scroll up in chat really quick and see. If Ellen is still here, I'd love to read for Ellen and then Kurdot because. Oh wait, no, Kurdot, I think you came before. Yes, okay, you came before Ellen. Okay, so so aw, thank you so much, Christina. Aw. Honestly, I feel like Spirit always guides us to the people that we're meant to be with in the specific time frame. Like, it's always so crazy how things work out. Honestly, that's incredible that you sleep on top of an amethyst. Yes! Add like 5 more in there. It won't really be like a pillow at that point. But yeah, I feel like your spirit guides are just really excited because I feel like when certain spirit guides have like the person that they're taking care of and they're so oblivious to them, they're just like, what do we do today? And they're just kind of bored. But because everyone like in chat, and especially you, Christina, you are intuitive and you're someone who picks up on them, I feel like all the time they're just like, hey, you want to talk? Hey, you want to receive these messages? And it can get overwhelming. So and yes, Tanika, you can definitely get a general reading, of course. I'm going to do Kurdot's really quick first, and then I will get into you if that's okay, my love. I'm so excited to have you here, Tanika, and I'm so excited to have Kurdot here. I'm pumped. Okay, Kurdot, let's get into this. So you had asked me in the reading, girl, Christina, I'm gonna visit you. I'm gonna astral project to you and give you a hug. No, but, Kurdot, you had asked me, thank you so much again, Christina, though, oh my goodness. You had asked me about love spells. Hold on. Kurdot, can you elaborate on that? Like, are you looking for a love spell? Are you, like, considering doing a love spell? Like, what are you doing with your love spells? Because, well, maybe I can actually find it. But I do want to also look into your future, Kurdot. Like, look into what the energies are and where you're going towards. Oh, I was wondering, what is your opinion on love spells? Okay. Thank you. Sorry, Kurdot. I'm like, I made this whole narrative like you're getting a love spell. Okay, so personally, my opinion on love spells is I don't necessarily think that they're good. I've heard from people more bad stories in regards to love spells than good. And I think it's because love is such a strong emotion that it's really it can turn to anger and kind of heated passion very quickly. And I always like to refer to like Harry Potter and how Voldemort was created because of a love spell and he had no love in his heart. And I feel like that's very much like what happens is that when there's a love spell, there's actually no love there. You know what I mean? Okay. It would be really nice if you could do a 2-card love reading regarding my and Lauren's relationship. I kind of did it on this Saturday. I think it didn't work. Okay, let's see. Let's see, my darling. Okay, so in regards to Kurdot's love spell, I'm actually going to put this to the side, and we're going to grab tarot cards for it first. Yeah, exactly, Christina. I think that it's a little bit like you're interfering into someone's energy, but, you know, to each their own. You know, but I think, whoever that you're sending this to, this Lauren, I feel like maybe she already is, like, intuitively aware that someone's sending her energy or someone's sending magic to her. Okay, so let's go ahead and just see. Okay, so right off the bat, we have the Four of Winter, the Herald of Winter, the Herald of Summer, the Six of Winter in reverse, and the Knight of Spring in reverse. I don't feel like you actually did a love spell, my dude. I feel I feel like, did you do like a sweetening spell? Did you do something to have like a sweeter disposition towards you, or to like be a little bit cooler or kinder, or like almost like to catch their eye or to warm them up? Because notice how we have the Four of Winter, someone who is feeling so cold and so shut out, to someone who is suddenly all warmed up and they're wanting to come out and wanting to talk. And the Herald of Summer has been there this whole time, like, I'm ready to talk, here I am, you know. But this person is like coming out very cautiously. You know, I think honestly that the two of you guys could, hold on, I just dropped a bunch of cards. Let me just grab them really, really quick. Any more? Okay, no. Wow, okay. My gosh, you guys. Okay, I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of cards fell down. And I didn't want to like flash you guys either. I was like, oh my gosh. I feel like this person wants to be your friend, but I feel like at the same time, they don't want to be like coerced to do so, right? Like with the Six of Winter in reverse, I feel like you guys are going towards calmer waters, or like there's this energy of maybe things warming up a little bit, or kind of becoming a little bit more friendly, or maybe there's a little bit more talking, but it didn't work out in the way that you wanted it to. You know, I feel like it didn't, or maybe it's not working on the time frame that you wanted it to either. But I feel like this person has a very strong spiritual team behind them, and I feel like honestly their spiritual team is kind of blocking any energy that comes their way. I'm gonna be completely honest here. I feel like this person as well, they don't really have their options open. Like, I feel like your cards are constantly looking at this person, and this person is just kind of like looking elsewhere and thinking about other things and doing their own thing and just kind of vibing. Oh wait, what's underneath this though? Yeah, the Ace of Summer in reverse. I really do feel like this person is just kind of like holding all of their love and their emotion towards themselves. And I feel like it's not even because they don't like you. I feel like they feel very, yeah, the Sun card on the bottom of the deck. They feel very warmly towards you. They're warming up, so to speak. They're getting more comfortable in your presence and in your aura as well. But I feel like it's going to take time. You know that song where it's like, you can't hurry, love. No, you just have to wait. I feel like that's what's going on here. And if you really want a connection with this individual, you have to let it play out. The sun came out again, Kurdot. Yeah, this person is warming up, my love. I promise you. But it has to come in time. The Sun card keeps wanting to come out. This person gets happy when they talk to you. Lauren is really happy when she sees you write to her, or maybe when she sees your name pop up, or if the two of you guys talk on the phone, she really likes that. I just feel like that's this vibe of talking and of having a conversation and getting to know each other. But we also have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, and again, I feel like this is also this energy of allowing yourself to open up in due time. The Four of Pentacles in the upright is normally talking about kind of holding yourself back, or maybe even just trying to take control of a situation in your own benefit. So I feel like as well with the love spell, maybe you were like, and okay, I'm just gonna throw this out here. It's almost as if you knew that it was a little bit selfish or a little bit kind of controlling to kind of do this love spell and to like be like, hey, I want you to act this way towards me. And I feel like that's why you made it more of a kind of friendship spell, if that makes sense, you know. And I feel like maybe you've been on the fence about it. Maybe you did like a sugar spell or like a honey jar or something, and then you realized you were like, well, you know, I probably should just keep it for the intention of just warming up and just being friendly and allowing things to happen in due time in the way that they're supposed to. Yeah, not rushing in with the Knight of Wands in reverse. We also have the Star card and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So allow this to play out the way that it's supposed to. But I really do feel like with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse that it's not all going to happen at once. You know, I feel like if you did a love spell today, it could come around 5 years from now. Maybe in 5 years, Lauren would be like, Kurdot, I've always loved you and I want to be with you forever. But it's not going to be soon, right? So I feel like it's this energy of you know, allowing things to transform in due time. I feel like you guys can be really close. And especially with the star card, I really do feel like there's going to be transformation here. I feel like the two of you guys are going to go through some form of renewal, or maybe even clarity or understanding about each other and about how both of you guys feel towards one another, but it takes time. I don't know if it's also because maybe Lauren is a little bit slow moving, but yeah, I feel like there's this energy of just kind of protecting her energy right now, if that makes sense. Now we also have the Ace of Wands followed by the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. And also on the bottom of the deck, I was just really tempted to look. We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so the Eight of Cups can sometimes talk about walking away from a really high intensity idea to go towards more fun options. In the original Eight of Cups, we see someone who is walking away from a castle that is probably filled with responsibilities and filled with things that they have to get done, and walking towards dolphins, walking towards happiness, walking towards a good time. And I feel like that's the same energy here, is that even though, you know, you really want this to get off the ground, even though you want this to happen in kind of a fast matter, you have to allow things to play out the way that they're supposed to. You have to take your time, especially with the Four of Cups. This is talking about someone who has a lot of love to give, but sometimes the other person just doesn't want to take it, right? So I feel like in regards to you, keep focusing on your passions, Kurdot, you know, and allow yourself to give Lauren some space and some time, because I feel like she really could come around, right? But I feel like, yeah, there's just this energy of wanting to protect her energy. And we do have the Tower here, so it's almost like something's going to happen as well that maybe changes things. So let's go ahead and grab, I want to go ahead and grab you some Oracle cards, if that's okay, Kurdot. I'm so glad that it's accurate. And hi, Bernice, how are you? Thank you for joining the stream. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab Kurdot some Oracle cards really quick, just on what the full moon is bringing you, my love. What is the full moon bringing you? The full moon in Aries. I also really quick as well want to grab a card on how Lauren feels about you. How does Lauren feel about Kurdot? Okay, so she who guides Maputla. Yeah, nailed it. New path, guide, and renewal. So again, I really do feel like she is going towards her greater good, you know, really trying to protect her energy. You know, she who stands, you know, she is feeling determined. You know, she is feeling resolute in the fact that she doesn't really want a relationship right now, you know, and I feel like that's pretty good. You know, I feel like that's something that maybe you should respect as well, you know, is let her take the lead in this. You know, let her take the guide, if that makes sense. Also with Pumpkin Soul, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you for liking and subscribing. You can, of course, ask a question. I still have Tanika to read for as well, and also Bernice in front of you, but I will definitely be getting to you, Pumpkin Soul, so you can go ahead and leave your question in the comments if you'd like, and I will definitely get to you. Thank you so much, though, Pumpkin Soul. And Kurdot, it's like you know us in the exact situation. Aww. Okay, so Tiger Dragon, yes, of course. You can ask a question as well. I'm so sorry. I didn't want you to feel left out either. But yes, I will definitely be reading for Tiger Dragon as well. So also Kurdot, we have She Who Instigates, Regina, Leadership, oh my gosh, and Power. Okay, so literally you're trying to take the lead here, and especially with this full moon in Aries, it's almost like you're itching to get things started. You know, I keep hearing the song, gonna be starting something. You know, I feel like you just want to get this show on the road already. You want clarity, you want resolution to this, you want this person to just be like, okay, we're together now. You know what I mean? Because I feel like intuitively you know that this is someone that you could get along really good with, or someone that you could have a really good relationship with. But yeah, it's all about taking time, taking this in stride as well, because we have She Who Emerges, Kamala, Enlightenment, Mindfulness, and Rise Up. So I feel like mindfulness is kind of in relation to where Lauren is as well. You know, just kind of seeing Lauren and being like, you know, I'm mindful of how you feel. I'm mindful of, you know, maybe even just the way that you want to take things and the time frame that you want to take this as well. We also have, can I have a general message? Yes, of course, Bear, SSRS. But we also have she who regrets, eclat, battle, victory, and bitterness. So it might feel a little bit bittersweet to get this message as well. You might be feeling a little bit bittersweet, like you want a result very, very quickly, you know, and you want this relationship to get off the ground, but it is going to be a little bit of a battle, you know, but I feel like victory is there, you know, you just kind of have to keep chipping away at it. You know, I feel like a big part of relationships is the communication and is taking the time for one another, right? We also have she who persists, perspective, defiant, and persistent. So again, allow yourself to be persistent with this connection and with this relationship. Give it time. I feel like that's what is really needed here. So let's go ahead and grab 2 more cards. I also want to grab a card from this deck, and then we will be done with Kurdot's reading. I hope that resonated so far, my love. But, you know, honestly, just give it time. You know, you can't rush these things. I feel like also when you rush it, it's not as sweet. It's very much the same as you aren't going to be as excited for a tarot deck that you've wanted for like the last 2 weeks as opposed to a tarot deck that you've wanted for the last 2 years, right? So there's something so sweet and so rewarding about finally getting that tarot deck that you wanted for 2 years. You know what I mean? So allow yourself to give it time. Let's go ahead and grab some closing messages for Kurdot from this deck, and then I will also grab from this as well. But we do have creative wonderment, follow your passion. Beautiful. Okay, so again, you can follow this, and we also have dreams. Believe in your dreams. Believe that this could be something that's achieved. But again, you just really have to give it time. I also feel like Kurdot, you're going to be having very vivid dreams. Maybe you're going to start astral projecting in your dreams as well. That's going to be incredibly important. So make sure to take note of that. In the world, not of the world. So again, surrendering to the situation and surrendering to everything that's happening around you. That resonated would be an understatement. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm Bernice Sosa. Just changed the username. Thank you. Oh, okay, Bernice. No, you're fine. I'm so glad that this resonated, Kurdot. Let me just grab you one more. But I really do feel like there's this energy of just surrendering to this and just allowing yourself to go with the flow, right? Because I feel like your journey is still underway, you know, and allow yourself to be on your own sacred timeline, right? Because it's almost as if maybe, Kurdot, you're looking around at everyone else and you're seeing all these relationships and seeing people together, or maybe you're seeing your friends as well, maybe moving into houses together, or just kind of starting a life, and you're starting to feel like, well, when is it going to be my turn? But let me tell you, when you finally get there, it's going to feel so rewarding and so exciting. It's going to be so worth all the time that you spent. I so promise you. And then you can come back to me and be like, yes, it was worth waiting for, right? But we also have visions of life beyond death. I really do feel like now is the time to really start focusing on your spirituality, focusing on yourself. On the bottom of the deck, we have restore and replenish. So take all of that energy that you're putting towards Lauren and maybe towards like love spells and start putting it towards yourself, right? Do a love spell on yourself, on really appreciating the time that you have before you get into a relationship. Because let me tell you, I feel like when you are with Lauren, or when maybe even when you're with the person that you're supposed to be with, there's going to be this energy where you can't necessarily focus on your passions as much as before, right? Because I feel like the two of you guys, whoever you're going to be with, it's going to take up so much of your time, and you're going to be so enmeshed with each other that it's almost going to be hard. So make sure that you're really enjoying your time now, right? As an independent person and as a single person, right? But yeah, give it time. I hope that resonated, my love. I'm so glad that resonated. But yeah, definitely give it time. Okay, Tanika, my love. Do you have a question, or you just wanted a general reading, right, my love? I'm so happy that resonated though, Kurdot. That really means the whole world to me that you let me read for you. I've been really wanting to read for you because I've been seeing you in my comments for years, and I love having this interaction with you. but yeah, it just really means the whole world to me. So thank you, you guys. But Tanika, if you're still here, okay, perfect. I will go ahead and draw you a personal reading. Whoop, whoop, whoop. For my lovely Tanika. What should Tanika know over the full moon in Aries? Perfect. Okay, so right on the bottom of the deck, good fortune, invite magic in. Tanika, yes! Okay, so right off the bat, this is amazing energy. I'm living for it. I feel like you're literally going to be radiating. There's this energy of a vibrancy to you and a vivaciousness where you're stepping into your self-empowerment. You're stepping into, kind of showing yourself off. It kind of reminds me of a peacock, to be completely honest, where you're kind of showing yourself off. You're showing the world what you're made of as well, and you're not scared who sees. You're dancing like no one's watching, and I love this energy for you. Now, we also have opportunity knocks, vacation, and dreams. So again, I love the fact that you also had dreams. Dreams, believe in your dreams, believe that anything can come to fruition that you really put your energy towards right now as well. I feel like you're really going to be connected with your sister or with your mother over this next full moon period. I feel like maybe the two of you guys are going to be sharing your experiences, sharing your spiritual experiences, and maybe even your dreams with each other. Are you guys planning on maybe starting a business together, or maybe starting something up together, or maybe that's something that the two of you guys are going to be talking about? I just feel like there's this energy of the two of you guys working together, the two of you guys wanting to achieve something together as well. We also have celebration, let go, and have some fun. Maybe just spending more time together in general, just allowing yourselves to let your hair down and go with the flow. But we also do have vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. Maybe that's also it. Maybe you guys are going to be planning on a trip to go together. But I really do feel like over the next full moon period, there's going to be a lot of abundance, a lot of celebration, a lot of things to have joy over, to be completely honest. And it's interesting because I feel like you're going to be very busy. Maybe there's this energy of you're being pulled in many different directions, right? And you don't necessarily know where to go or what to listen to. Spirit is very much showing me someone who is in a convention center, but they're the main point. And everyone is coming to them and talking to them and being like, hey, you want to do this? Hey, you want to go out for ice cream? Hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And I feel like you're like, hey, I really appreciate it right now, but I have to pick my battles wisely. I have to choose where to put my energy. I have to choose and kind of decide where I'm going to put my intentions, right? Because I feel like, especially with all of these rainbows here, you are feeling so incredibly intuitively guided. You are feeling very creative in general. You're focusing on your talents, and I'm getting goosebumps as I'm saying this, but I feel like you're writing a new portion of your life out. It's almost as if Spirit is showing me someone who has an open book, and they're writing down their legacy. They're writing down what it is that they're going to show for their life, right? And it's almost as if you're creating something that's going to last forever. This doesn't have to do with animals. It doesn't have to be like you guys are going into like a veterinarian service or like spas for animals or anything like that. But we do have a lot of animal energy here, which very much makes me pick up on the fact that you're being divinely guided and the fact that you are receiving a lot of different messages at every given time. To be honest, I feel like you're seeing a lot of synchronicities. I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to start seeing 222 as well. I feel like that's going to be picked up on strong, or maybe even 1212 or 1010. And these are just kind of signs that your spirit guides are with you and signs that your spirit animals are with you as well. I feel like your spirit guides in general, your animal spirit guides, are the ones that are saying, no, we have to achieve new levels in our career and we have to achieve new levels in our business as well. But they also want you to have fun, right? Because I feel like you've been in the past way too serious, right? And I feel like that's also why we have animal bond here, is the fact that you're really stepping into that animal-like energy. You're having fun. You're allowing yourself to just go with the flow and to be in the present. When we think about animals like dogs or cats, they don't live in yesterday. They don't live in tomorrow. They live in right now. They look at the water they drink. They look at the food they eat. They run around in the yard. Like, they're not worrying about tomorrow. And I feel like that's very much the energy that we have here too, is that you're really starting to enjoy the present. And maybe that's also something that you and your sister are really helping each other with is to live in the present, because I feel like both of you guys can tend to pick up on a lot of different energies. It's very much empath vibes here, but I feel like with the empath indigo child vibe, it's also very overwhelming or very stressful at times. So I feel like both of you guys can be each other's anchor that kind of pulls you back into being, if that makes sense. But with Epiphany, we also have Seek Clarity, and I feel like that's what's really happening. We also have Originality on the bottom, Blaze Your Own Trail. Perfect. So again, I really do feel like you're a self-starter right now. You're feeling excited about going towards a brand new business. You're feeling excited to go towards new endeavors in general. We are thinking of different business ideas. Yes! No, that's awesome. Oh my goodness. Because I really do feel like it's going to be successful, and I really do feel like this is something that's going to pay off in the long run. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit more oracle cards before we go on to the actual tarot, if that's okay, my love. Hold on really quick. I want 2 cards, please. You know what? I'm going to take it. And I've been talking about you and your sister, and we literally have 2 women again. We keep having these cards where there's 2 women that are getting together and they're helping balance each other out. And look at that. Conscious connections. This is a really, really divinely centered connection. Like, I really do feel like the 2 of you guys came back into this lifetime to work together, and I feel like maybe in previous lifetimes you guys always had really good ideas, but you could never quite get it off the ground, and that's why in this lifetime you're so determined to really make something that is going to last long term, you know. But we also have bring it into form. Yeah, that's exactly what we were talking about with number 41. This is going to be a big change with the number 5 here, but it's going to be something that's very worthwhile. It's going to be something that is worth the trial and tribulation, that is worth all of the hard work as well. We also have defend to the end, the worthwhile, and I just said it's going to be worthwhile. It's going to be worth all of the hard work. You know, and defend to the end, we literally have defend to the end. What was the other one where it was like, where is it? Bring it into form. There was one other one, I think it was, yeah, pick your battles wisely, where it's talking about kind of going towards what you know your energy is going to be good in. And I feel like that's the same energy that we have here, is that you know that this is going to take off, and that's why you want to do it. Pandora's gift on the number, and the number 45 on the bottom of the deck, the number 45 being the number 9. I feel like this is also something that you've been kind of spiritually guided towards as well. Like, maybe for a while the 2 of you guys have thought about working together, but you've never quite known what it was that you wanted to do together, right? So let's go ahead and grab another card really quick. But I feel like, honestly, you are going to defend this, and it is going to pay off, because I feel like both of you guys have really good ideas. Okay. Ladybug, good luck. Yes, this is exactly what we're talking about you stepping into good fortune and good abundance. Yes. It says you are a bright energy. Let go of worry and be happy in the here and now. We were just talking about that, Taniko, with the animal energy, about how animals are in the present. That's what you're being asked right now, to be in the here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Beautiful. And that's why people are going to come to you in regards to business opportunities and business endeavors, is because you have so much love to give. And I feel like everyone that comes to you or that comes to your business, you know, they really do feel loved and appreciated and uplifted. And that's why you're going to have such a strong clientele base, or that's why you're going to have so much money coming in as well. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot cards for Tanika. What Tanika needs to know over the full moon period. What is coming into Tanika's life over this full moon? It's so funny that we have the Wheel of Fortune coming up. Really quick, let me grab this. Okay, so in the past, you've been feeling in a little bit of a standstill, right? You've been feeling a little bit unlucky, but you are stepping into a period of good luck and good fortune. In the past, there was almost a standstill where maybe you reached this plateau in your career. It doesn't even have to be that you reached a financial pinch or that you were in a financial struggle, but it's almost as if you didn't make enough money, or you didn't make as much money as you knew you were worth, right? Because I feel like your worth is up here, but what you were being paid was like down here. Like, you could be comfortable in it, but it's not enough to make you happy. And that's why you're going out and you're really going towards your natural gifts. You are someone who's very healing, especially with the Queen of Cups here. You have a very beautiful energy about you, and you're someone who's very intuitively gifted. So make sure that you're trusting that, right? I feel like it's incredibly important over this full moon period that if you're being drawn towards a business idea or towards a new opportunity, not to sit on it with the Two of Swords in the reverse. I know this is very much talking about acting on it and going towards it because it's something that's going to bring you a lot of joy. I love that we started off with all of these oracle cards that are talking about joy, and now we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. That's again talking about joy. The Three of Swords in reverse is talking about getting out of heartache, getting out of hardships, getting out of lack mentality, and stepping into the goodness of life as well. Stepping into the blessings that the universe is gifting you. Yeah, and leaving behind everything else. Leaving behind the mess, leaving behind the treachery, maybe even leaving behind people or situations in your life that just didn't make sense or that didn't fit for you, Tanika. Because I feel like maybe this is also like your current career or your past career or what you're kind of moving forward from, and you're no longer wanting to carry all of these swords. You're like, no, I'm making things simpler for myself. I'm making things easier, and I'm going to really be just focusing on my own thing. I also feel like social media is going to be incredibly important with the Page of Swords on the bottom. Maybe this is going to start out as like an online career between you and your sister, and then it's something that's going to work into like a storefront or I don't know. I just feel like there's this energy of just leveling it up, right? If that makes sense. But going further, let me just grab a few more cards if you don't mind. And look at that. The one card that's in the upright is the Moon. Knowing yourself, trusting your intuition, and self-discovery. You know, it's understanding what you were brought to this earth to do, understanding past lives, understanding every aspect of what it is that you want as well, fulfilling yourself. Now we also have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, followed by the Hierophant in the reverse. And I feel like this is in regards to limiting beliefs. You know, Tanika, I feel like sometimes you can really overthink things or you can get really worried. Because I feel like you get really excited about a career or get really excited about a new opportunity, and then it's almost like you do a lot of research and then you're like, like there's only like so much of a percentage that people actually like can prosper and thrive at these things. But Spirit is saying that you are someone who is going to make it, that you are someone who is going to have so much success and so much happiness. So don't limit yourself to these beliefs. Yeah, with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, you know, free yourself from this pattern of thinking and from this lack mentality, you know, because I really do feel like there's a lot of happiness in the future, and I feel like it's coming towards you very fast, a lot faster than you might have even known. I feel like 2022 is going to be your year, Tanika. Let's just be honest here. Yeah, and we do have the Ten of Wands here. It might be a lot of work to get this off the ground and to really get everything going, but it's going to be so, so worth it, you know, especially with the Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the World card. So again, I really do feel like you're wrapping up this way of being or this kind of thought mentality, and you're going into 2022 feeling very fresh, feeling as if you have a new perspective with the Two of Pentacles as well. I feel like you're really getting balanced. And again, I feel like with you and your sister working together, there's this energy of you guys bringing balance to each other and bringing equilibrium in. I hope that made sense. I'm going to really quick just grab one more card for you, Tanika. I'm going to grab you a crystal card as well. I hope you don't mind me just like grabbing all these messages. Oh, Vive, I love when Andrew gets in the comments and he writes nice things. It just makes me so happy. Aw, you guys are so sweet though. I love you guys so, so much. And yes, my beautiful cats, I honestly, I just love them so much. They love hanging out with me while I read, and it like gives me that extra energy boost that I really need. I love them so much. So and also Pumpkin Soul, yes, I will definitely be doing your question next after Tiger Dragon as well, and after Bernice too, but I will definitely be getting to yours as well, my love, I promise. So let's go ahead and grab Tanika 2 more cards from this deck and a crystal card, and then we will close up. Okay, so right off the bat, we have Geneva, she who Radiates. Yeah, we were talking about that. That's how we opened up the reading, was the fact that you were radiating, you were feeling vibrant, that you were looking amazing as well. It says knowing ambition and confidence, feeling confident in yourself, knowing that you have what it takes to achieve your goals and to achieve your aspirations as well. I feel like you're someone who has to trust in your confidence as well. Trust that you have all the resources you need to achieve everything in your life, we also have She Who Knows, Yelena, wisdom, clarity, and resolution. Beautiful. So again, I really do feel like this full moon is bringing in wisdom and clarity. It's bringing in a lot of spiritual knowledge for you as well. And I really do feel like you're going to have a deeper understanding of where it is that you want to be going forward and what it is that you want to be doing as well. Wow, we were literally just talking about confidence as well, and we literally have Tiger's Eye, and that's a really awesome way to use this crystal. But it says luck in new ventures. Again, we have 2 cards that are confirming good luck, so there's definitely a lot of good luck coming your way, my love. We also have willpower, creative flow, and overcoming fear. So again, getting out of this mentality that things aren't going to work and stepping into the mentality that you are someone who is incredibly, incredibly lucky. Working with some Tiger's Eye as well, maybe going down to your local crystal shop or metaphysical shop and getting some Tiger's Eye, just kind of carrying it with you, putting it next to your bed at night when you go to sleep. I feel like that's going to be really, really important. Maybe also get some for your sister as well. So yeah, I feel like that would be really, really awesome. But there is a lot of luck in your future, Tanika. And I really do feel like it's something to, really be excited about, right? So I hope that made sense, Tanika. Is there anything else that you would like to know, or did that resonate? Okay, Pumpkin Soul says, will you be able to answer when I'll see improvement in my health, or is this only a reading for the full moon? May I donate, please? Yes, I can definitely answer that. I can definitely also ask for like the full moon reading too, but I can definitely ask for a health reading if you would like. And Kurda, yes, this will definitely be saved afterwards. I just kind of have to figure out how to do that. Like, I don't know if it just does it automatically, but I think maybe it does. But I'll definitely leave it on my channel if it does do it. But I'm gonna leave it on regardless, just so then that way you guys can always come back to this and read it. And I don't know how long these streams last for, so if for any reason the stream cuts off, or my camera dies, I will definitely be coming back later. But I don't think my camera's gonna die for a little while yet, so I think we're good. I think we're Gucci. Okay, so yes. And thank you, Tiger Dragon. Yes, I definitely don't like doing health like in really serious regards, but I will pull on if things are going to get a little bit easier, or maybe if things are just going to feel a little bit less stressful, right? Because especially people with chronic maybe even like illness or chronic pain, because I struggle with that. I struggle with chronic illness with my seizures and with my lupus. So I can definitely understand, asking. But yeah, so let me just clean this up really, really quick, my loves. Oh, I'm so glad that it resonated. Oh, I love you so much too, Tanika. You are so, so sweet. And Petit Gal 25, I can definitely give you a card pull. I have a few people up kind of ahead of you, but definitely I will read for you. And oh my goodness, thank you, Pumpkin Soul. Yes! Woo, 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 woo. Thank you. I'm so grateful and so appreciative. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay. Let me just really quick clean these up, and then we will get on to the next reading. Look, and then we got the little beep, beep, beep. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, so going forward, do you guys mind, since Pumpkin Soul donated, if I just do her reading really quick, you guys? And then although I should do Tiger Dragon next. Okay, Tiger Dragon, do you have any questions too? Although, do you mind if I do Pumpkin Soul really quick, just because she did donate, and I really appreciate it. I'm going to have some water too really quick. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. So, okay. I'm so sorry, Tiger Dragon. I will definitely do your reading next. I'm just going to do Pumpkin Souls really, really quick. When will I see health improvement, please? In time frame, if possible. Okay. So, right off the bat, is this something to do, like, because I'm starting to feel a little bit of, like, stuffiness. Are you feeling, like, is it asthma, or is it something to do, like, with your breathing or with your lungs or, like, your sinuses? I don't know. But let's go ahead, and I'm actually going to put these back really quick and draw again. So, Pumpkin Soul, let's go ahead and grab some Oracle cards, and then we will grab some Tarot really quick. So, for my lovely Pumpkin Soul, what does Pumpkin Soul need to know right now? So right off the bat, we have Pearl, she who rises up, empower, uplift, and elevate. So I really do feel like this is this energy of starting to feel a little bit better, coming out of your cocoon, coming out of your shell. You know, so I really do feel like there is going to be this energy of things getting a little bit easier, or things kind of, I don't want to say reaching a standstill, but I feel like it is this energy of you getting more comfortable with it, right? It's a lot like with my seizures. You never really get used to them, but it gets easier to deal with. It gets easier to identify the things that you have to work around. It gets easier to be more kinder to yourself as well, to be more nurturing towards yourself. I feel like that's also part of your reading, Pumpkin Soul, is allowing yourself to just kind of relax, allowing yourself to take the time that you need to feel better. And I feel like maybe that's also something that has been a little bit of a struggle for you, right? Because maybe you want to get a little bit more done. Maybe you want to kind of put yourself out there. You want to be achieving these, you know, crazy things. But I feel like your health is like, no, you need to take a step back. You need to just relax right now. And I feel like, honestly, that's why a lot of healers as well have health battles and have a lot of health problems, is because as healers, we take on so many other people's energies. We take on so much energy just in general, even if we aren't in this line of work or in this profession, you know, that sometimes we need to just be able to relax and to just rest. So make sure that you're resting, make sure that you're taking enough time for yourself, make sure that you are staying hydrated enough as well. You know, I feel like just nurturing yourself is the name of the game here. But we also have battle, victory, and bitterness, and swath, embrace, and self-care. Again, I love how I just went on a little tangent about it, but it is so true. You have to be able to love yourself and to take care of yourself right now, because that's what's going to really help with feeling better, right? And kind of getting your soul excited is what's also going to kind of help your body, right? But I really do feel like there is going to be a victory here. Now, it's not to say that there's not going to be a little bit of trials and tribulations kind of going forward. Are you, like, in and out of the hospital a lot, or, like, has there been a lot of health scares where you've been worried that maybe you're going to be hospitalized, or that you're going to not be at home, or maybe there's just this energy of not feeling like you're out and about enough, right, or getting enough done? But I really do feel like everything is unfolding the way that it's supposed to, you know, and everything is kind of unfolding in divine timing as well. We do have the Queen of Winter here. Yeah, so again, a standstill, you know, feeling as if all of your plans kind of came to a halt because of this, but it was for a reason. So let's go ahead and see, what is the time frame on when things are going to kind of turn around health-wise? Okay, let me just grab these two off the ground really quick. Okay, so we have, wow, the Emperor and the Empress in the reverse, followed by the Sun card in the upright. That's incredible. Wow. So, yeah, and I'm bedbound, yes. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense with the Queen of Winter as well, because she's just sort of just sitting there. You know, it feels like everything is kind of frozen. Everything is kind of lying in wait as well. But I feel like with the Sun, there's going to be happy times again, but it is going to take a little bit of time. I mean, the Emperor and the Empress, I usually see these as like a year. It could be a year, it could be 2 years, but I feel like that time is going to be very well spent. If you can spend that time, instead of just being in the mentality of, I'm bedbound, this is it, see it as I'm bedbound. I can maybe read some, or I can listen to an audiobook. I feel like audiobooks are going to be incredible just to kind of take your mind away. I also feel like a lot of therapeutic crafts and things like that are really going to help too. So I don't know if you're into like yarn, or you like knitting or crocheting or drawing, but I feel like hobbies are really, really going to help here as well. And it's really going to take the edge off of how much time you spend there, right? Or like kind of mentally, right? But we do have the 8 of Summer. And let me grab one more card for time frame. And the 5 of Winter. So again, I really do feel like it could be up to a year. It could be 8 months to a year. But I feel like things are going to get a little bit easier. Now, I do want to say, though, that I feel like there's always going to be health issues. I don't want to bum you out with that. I don't want you to be sad about that, because I will very readily say that I'm always going to have health issues as well, right? Like, that's especially, like, with everything with me. Like, that's just life. But it is going to get easier. You know, I do want you to be excited in the fact that things are going to get easier. It's going to be easier to handle everything that's thrown at you as well on a daily basis, because I feel like, you know, maybe you're still kind of getting used to this new reality. Or you know how for a while when we were first wearing masks that everyone was saying that this is the new normal, and everyone was like, that's terrifying that we have to have a new normal. Well, I feel like that's very much what's going on here, you know, is that it's kind of the new normal for you, and you're just trying to have to kind of getting used to it, right? But we do have the 10 of Winter here, you know, so again, I feel like it's going to take a little bit of time, and it's going to be a little bit scary, but I feel like if you can stay in good spirits. Now, this isn't to say to have toxic positivity, though. I don't think that you should just be someone who's like, I shouldn't feel my emotions. If you're feeling frustrated or you're feeling overwhelmed with this, definitely feel your emotions. Definitely express them. I feel like that's incredibly, incredibly important, Pumpkin Soul. You know, but I feel like there is going to be a transformation here with death. This is talking all about things turning around in your favor, you know, and I really do feel like as well, you know, with everything that's going on here, it's just a matter of allowing yourself to get through this tough period of time, because they're showing all of these winter cards, you know, and winter is only for a certain amount of time, right? It's never winter all year round. So take comfort in that, in the fact that this is something that, you know, is going to get easier, or it's something that is going to you know, it'll take time, but it'll get a little bit more comfortable, if that makes sense. So we also do have the 8 of Winter in the reverse, though. So I also feel like now is a good time, though, to really be focusing on yourself and to be focusing on your hobbies. I'm going to really quick just grab you some oracle cards as well. I hope that made sense. But I really do feel like there is going to be improvement, but it's going to take a little bit of time, and it's going to take a lot of self-love. And I also feel like binaural beats are really important, too. Have you been using binaural beats recently, like with your healing? Or like with your medical problems, because I feel like that's something that would really, really help as well. I like to use them specifically like when I'm having a really bad day with my seizures. I love to put on some binaural beats. I love to just lay in bed and just listen to them, and maybe like do a little coloring book. That might also be something that's really good for you as well, is to get some coloring books, or to get some drawing, some arts and crafts supplies. Let's go ahead and grab you some cards really quick, my love. Oh, I'm glad that it resonated. No, thank you so much. Thank you for letting me read them for you. You know, I really love being able to get these messages for you. And, you know, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed, you know, especially when it comes to your health. It can feel a little bit scary, and it can feel a little bit overwhelming. But know that you're never alone. You know, Spirit is always with you as well. And Spirit is always really, really proud of you. Everyone in chat, and including me, is really proud of you as well, Pumpkin Soul. You are someone who is very brave. You are someone who is very resilient. You are someone who has a really incredible soul, you know, and I feel like you have a really strong community behind you as well. But going forward, we also have Ram, perspective, or perseverance. I don't know why I said perspective. Maybe that's also a message here, is that you have to kind of shift your perspective. But we have perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. Yes, that's what we were talking about earlier, about changing your perspective, you know, changing the way that you're looking at this, and it's going to bring you a lot of gifts. We also have, with patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Yes, Yes, and that's literally what we're talking about too, is the fact that have patience, and this is going to all kind of come together, and you're going to feel really, really good. You know, it's all about pacing yourself and having that self-care, having that love towards yourself as well. Never give up, and good luck will follow. Never give up on your healing. Know that your healing is right around the corner, my love. You know, and I also want to say that with Humpback Whale Singer, I love that we brought up binaural beats too, because it talks about songs. And humpback whales, whenever they're sick or whenever they're hurting, they will all sing to each other. And it's the same with trees. You know, they all send each other these like vibrations and these like songs that help nurture and grow the other trees whenever they're like sick or injured. And I feel like that's the same thing that we have here. Listening to music is really going to be healing you, pumpkin soul. But it says, sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you away from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. So know that even though it feels kind of like a bump in the road, or feels kind of like you're always going to be in this situation, see it as, maybe a good thing, right? See it as, now you have a little bit more time to rest. Now you have a little bit more time to recuperate and to relax, and love yourself with awe. It says, dear love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and your grace. So again, acknowledge the fact that you are someone who is very loving, very sweet, very cut out for happiness, and you're someone who is going to heal. I'm so certain of this, and I'm sending you so much love your way, and honestly, everyone in chat is too. You are someone who is so spiritual, and I feel like you receive a lot of messages from spirit even on your darkest nights. And look at this, in the background we have the full moon, so maybe tonight during the full moon would be a really good time to maybe say a prayer about your health, maybe do a spell in regards to your health as well. Now, spells don't have to be these serious things where we like light 50 candles and we put out a whole offering board to our gods. Like, it doesn't have to be that. It can be as simple as closing our eyes, centering ourselves, having mindfulness, and breathing out our intention. Inhaling and then breathing out the intention, putting out the intention that you want to heal as well. I feel like that's something that's really going to be powerful here. Know that your intention is more powerful than any form of tool that you can get on any market. I will tell anyone, your spiritual gifts are more than just a tarot deck. Any person, your spirituality is more than just the divination tools that you are gifted. So make sure that you're also using it, because I feel like you can turn those powers, pumpkin soul, towards healing other people, to healing yourself, if that makes sense. But with shaman, it says, you are the creator and the magician. Use your gifts for good. There is a power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. So again, make sure that you are trusting in on your spirituality. I'm going to actually grab you one more card, or maybe two more. I feel like there's two more words in here. Pumpkin soul. I just feel like there's like two more things that I have to read you. Oh, you guys are so sweet. No, honestly, pumpkin soul, honestly, you are going to have so much happiness in your life. So please don't feel discouraged. I promise. It's very much like, how in Les Mis they say even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise? It can't be nighttime forever, my love. Look at that. Softly, the tender touch. So again, just treat yourself with kindness. Treat yourself with love. Have that self-love. Be gentle with yourself. Have that tender love and care towards yourself as well. Now, also, we have the perfection of your life, and maybe this is changing what you deem to be perfection in your lifetime. You're no longer seeing perfection as, having a full thing of health and, running the mile and running a marathon and doing a triathlon. No, I think that you're really going to start seeing the simplicity in the little things too, because I know, with my own disabilities, the times that I was hospitalized, that's when I really started to appreciate just the little things, having a sandwich for dinner when you really wanted a sandwich, that's awesome. You know what I mean? It's just the little things. It's, even just being able to spend the day reading or listening to a song you really love or discovering a brand new band, right? So see it as that. See it as you have a little bit more time to reset research some bands you really love, or a historic moment you've always wanted to know more about. But we do have on the bottom of the deck faith in the process. And what I love about this is that she's sitting in a wagon and she's crying, and she feels alone, she feels vulnerable because she's naked, she feels like she's not being taken anywhere. But if you look underneath her, there's a wagon, and she's actually surrendered herself to the universe to be pulled into the direction she was always meant to be in, right? So I feel like that's the same thing here, is that while you're praying, you know, you're praying for your health to get better, and I feel like your spirit guides are right here with you, and they're like, hey, you know, we're here for you. And it's funny because I said earlier that there's 2 more cards in here, and we have 2 birds. So I feel like there's specifically 2 spirit guides, or 2 maybe even ancestors or past loved ones that watch over you very, very closely. And I feel like a very masculine energy. My camera just died, and I don't have another battery, but I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to charge my camera for about an hour, and then I'll come back on. I know you guys can still kind of hear me, so I'm going to wrap up this reading really quick, and then everyone that has, whatchamacallit, that wants readings, please, I will write down your name as well, and then we'll go from there. But going forward, we also have 40 Sacred Fool, dream a beautiful dream, and release the dark wound, and let love live. Beautiful. Okay. So again, release the dark wound and let love live. Allow yourself to just kind of live in this present moment. You know, release any harsh energies and go towards the love, right? Go towards the happiness. You know, and dream a beautiful dream. Dream the beautiful world that you've always hoped for into being. You know, you are the Sacred Fool. You are someone who can create your own universe and create your own happiness. So I hope that you guys really like this live stream. I'm going to still read for everyone. Tiger Dragon, please, maybe write on my comments, and then that way I can write to you later and just tell you when I'm going live again, because I'll probably be going live in a few more hours. It takes like 2 hours for my charger to charge. So it might take me a little bit, but I will definitely be back on. I'm so sorry for everyone who is still waiting for readings, but I will get to you guys soon. I also want to say too, that anyone in here that wants a reading too, you can also like just write to me on Etsy as well, and I could even do you a reading on there. But yeah, so I will be coming back on later tonight. Let me just also write it here in chat too. I'll be coming back on later tonight too. Oh wait, I have my caps lock on. I'm sorry you guys for my charger running out of charge, by the way. But I will charge and be back on. I will see you guys very, very soon. I'll be back in 2 hours. And Tiger Dragon and Petite Gal, I will read for you guys when I get back. You guys are going to be at the top of my list. And, yeah. Okay. But I hope you guys are doing amazing, and thank you for joining my live stream again. I had so much fun. I love you guys. Kurdot, oh my goodness, it's almost 1 a.m. Oh my goodness. Thank you for staying up with me. I'm sorry for making you stay up so late. You guys are so sweet though, so thank you again, you guys. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go charge my battery, and I'll be back. But yeah, I'm sorry again, Petite Gal and Tiger Dragon, but, and obviously for Niece as well, and I had a few other people that I had to read for too, and I feel like a common criminal, because I feel like I didn't get to read for you guys. But Thank you, you guys. I love you guys so, so much. And thank you to everyone who donated too. But I will definitely be coming on later tonight to read for you guys. So I will see you then. I'll see you in 2 hours. Whoop, whoop. Bye, my loves. Also, I'll try to get this video to save too. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm